Hey guys, it is Trey, otherwise known as Toku. I just kind of wanted to hop on here and wanted to give you guys like a little bit of an introduction video. I am planning on starting to play Cold Steel 3 again once my friend gets to it finally because I don't know what I was on, but I promised him I would go back and play it with him even though I've already 100%ed the game, platinum did whatever else. And there's literally no reason for me to touch the game. I swear I don't think I said it. But my friends remember me saying it, so I'm like, well, whatever, I'll play with them. So, um, I just decided I was gonna put it on YouTube. It's just like a playthrough, just kind of like a walkthrough style, while also like divulging some of the knowledge that me and my friends have with some things and some of the theories and stuff that we have from playing the game and just stuff that that comes up. I actually got introduced to the game from a friend named LaRon. I've played Cold Steel 1. I've played I've done all of the Cold Steel series. I'm currently playing Reverie now. I haven't quite finished it just quite yet, but I do know that that is going to be one of my focuses. So, um, probably whenever this comes out, I'm hoping to have Revere done or whatnot. But just again, I just wanted to kind of make this just to kind of just introduce people to the series, just to kind of show people, okay, well, hey, if they are interested in playing it, there's going to be a lot of people who are like sticklers and they're like, oh, well, you need to start from this game and you need to do this and you need to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm literally just going to start playing from three. Just because I think in terms of like the mainstream and like transitioning, I feel like that's kind of where the company was. So I felt like it would just be fun, since I already have to go back and play it anyway, even though I don't need to. So yeah, what I'm playing now is definitely not that. I'm just I'm just making this video on top of that because this is just what I was playing at the moment. Um, but yeah, I don't, oh Lord Jesus, this girl. But just if there's anybody like who wants to watch me play this, I mean maybe I will in the future. But right now, I have no plans of playing this on stream or playing this on YouTube or anything like that. So, yeah, if there's anybody who has, oh God, what if there's anybody who wants to watch me play this, I will. I mean, maybe it's possible, but but yeah, you see what this girl doing to me. So, it's a two. There you are. But yeah, just kind of wanted to just give people introductions and just kind of let them know like what exactly is coming. Um, in my personal opinion, if you did want to get into the series again, like I said, I'm not gonna be one of those sticklers like, oh, you need to start with this and you need to do this and you need to do that. Oh God. But I will definitely say that like my first inspiration and kind of like the inspiration for me wanting me to do all of this stuff that I wanted to do with this is just like it's a YouTuber or a guy by the name of It Scott. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. He passed away, I want to say like in 2021, 2022. It was some time that wasn't too super duper far away. But again, I just wanted to just kind of do something similar to what he did, because his knowledge and everything for the series was kind of what like really sold me into like the Trail series, along with just like the first game that I played. So again, I just wanted to kind of do something that was kind of like a tribute to him in a way. And also, I hadn't really seen a whole bunch of people talking about the series and stuff like that, and it is a very good series, in my own personal opinion. I'm I'm a nerd who into One Piece. Yes, I think it's peak. I'm not I will die on that hill if I absolutely need to. I think that it is peak. I'm not I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue. That's just my
That
own personal
works!
opinion. Oh God, bro. But anyway, and the reason why I like the Trails game so much is just because like it kind of does a lot of that world building stuff. Like whenever you talk to NPCs and stuff like that, there's a story behind the NPCs. it's not like the NPC is just a random gizmo that's off the street. Like this person actually has a story. If you like pay attention or try and find them at points throughout the game whenever you can travel and stuff, and that's always been something that I've loved personally. So yeah, just again, I don't know when exactly it's gonna happen. I'm just making this video just to kind of let you guys know what's coming. I think right now on this particular page on YouTube, I don't have much up. Maybe some stuff from whenever I was like 14 or so. So yeah, you're gonna have that crazy stuff. But um pretty soon I'm gonna hope to transition into just like, just me playing stuff. Um Again, this game is not Cold Steel. This is Genshin Impact. um if people want to see me play this, I guess I will play it on YouTube, but like right now I don't really feel like there's a whole bunch that I can do because I'm all the way caught up with story. I do have side stuff that I could do, and I mean they've been killing us with events and stuff. So I mean I could do this at some point if people are interested in that, but I think for now we're probably just gonna stick to Cold Steel, just because again I just want to get people into the series, and just like if you do like the RPG scene and just like stuff that is kind of similar to that kind of storyline, just kind of wanting people to get into it. um like I said, if you watch me play whenever, and again I'll probably go over a lot of this whenever I actually do jump into it, but I do highly recommend, if you're anyone that's like me or like my friend Laron and my friend Marcus, like if you're someone who needs to start from the very beginning, and you might not be able to play the Sky games because those are the games that kind of started the series, or at least like like the main plot lines, introduced like main villains and stuff like that. um the Sky series is Trails in the Sky. There's 3 games for that. um if you can't play them, because I believe they came out years ago on the PS Vita, the best way that I would recommend watching is through Scott's videos. I watched all of them. He did everything all the way up until I believe I want to say it was the cold, I mean not the Cold Steel games, of course not Cold Steel games. The Crossbell games he did all up until like I think like maybe the beginning of Crossbell, like the very first Crossbell game. So the way how the Crossbell games work, and again I will probably explain this all a little bit later, but the Crossbell games are kind of something that they did that was kind of the secondary to the Cold Steel games. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they weren't sure if they were gonna make those like, no, they were definitely always gonna be canon, I believe, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they weren't sure if they were going to bring those games to the West. We just got those games in the West. I want to say in like 2022, 2022, and then we got the last one last year to kind of finish off that one. So I finished both of them whenever they came. Both also amazing games. I would recommend playing those if you want to fully get everything out of the Cold Steel series that you plan on. And also, too, is just in my own personal opinion, I will put this out there because, again, I'll probably go over all of this again. But with Cold Steel 4, I feel like a lot of the draw for Cold Steel 4, and the reason why I love Cold Steel 4, and it's one of like my favorite Cold Steel games, is probably because it was a large draw to characters that they've introduced in previous games. Just kind of keeping up with those characters, seeing those characters again, and um, without saying too much, just it was a nice callback to a couple of things. Some people think that it's lazy. I think my friend LaRon thinks that it was, some of the stuff that they did was kind of lazy with it, but I enjoyed it as a fan. Just seeing a lot of characters that I hadn't seen from, or seen or heard anything from, in a while, and you know, just seeing them all pop up in one place. It was good for me. Again, might not be everybody's cup of tea, but again, that's why, like, if you guys do play, like, if you can play them in whatever order that you want. I'm not gonna be a stickler on that, but I will definitely tell you that I feel like if you start from the third game, which again, this ain't the third game, this is Genshin, I will say that repeatedly, but if you start from the third game and then jump in the four and then decide to go back because of that, or further, or oh my gosh, decide to go back because you want to see how they look or just like how they play, first off, it's going to be hard because of the quality of life. That's going to be hard. Second off, it's going to be different because again, with those callbacks and stuff, what the heck was that? Sound like a star somewhere. Oh well, but again, because of the callbacks and stuff that they introduced, it's gonna be different. Like, it's gonna be a different experience as opposed to you playing the all of the games previous. It's kind of like, I feel like what they did with four is they assumed that the person playing has played all of the previous games, and it works if you've been keeping up with the series, but if you kind of just jump head first in, you're not gonna know what's going on, and you're not gonna understand why it's so significant and all of that stuff. And especially with a game like Trails, where it's like the world building is phenomenal, it's gonna be different for you. So again, not forcing my opinion on you, not saying, hey, well, you have to play it in this order or you're not a real trail. I ain't saying none of that. I'm just saying my own personal preference. But again, just that's going to be something that comes in the future. Again, just wanted to make this video. It was supposed to be a short video, but I guess I can talk. So just wanted to make this video just so you guys knew what was coming. Again, I'm hoping to have a little bit more stuff on here. Um, I'm not jumping into Cold Steel 3 until my friend plays it, which he's currently on the second Crossbell game. Has he made it today? Yeah, he made it to the second. Yeah. The second Crossbell game. So I'm waiting for him to get through the second Crossbell game, and then whatever he decides to do from there. I don't know if he's. I don't think he's gonna be the kind of one that just jumps straight into it. It'll probably at least take like a month or two before he decides after beating it. Because I will tell you one thing about these games is if you're not me, because I guess I'm a different breed. I can just I like the ending bring up some emotions, and then I just be like, all right, well, time to go for the next one. And nah, my friend's like, nah, I can't. I need to let it process. I need to let it marinate. I can't. The only thing that's been putting me on my behind in terms of story is this game with this character. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna tell y'all about that. But anyway, it all depends on whenever he decides to play the game. So this could be in a couple months. This could be a couple years in the making. So again, just wanted to make this just so you guys knew what was coming. Hopefully I will have some other content, like some other gaming content and stuff on the page, just so you guys can see. But thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me rant for a little bit and just kind of rave and go on. But until next time, or see you soon, I guess I should say. Take care. All right, so this is actually my third recording of this. The first recording I did, I didn't record the audio. The second recording was too daggone long. So I decided to re-record it and go into this and try to move a little bit slower because I get to yapping and I start yapping a long time. So thank you guys again for tuning into this video. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on everything that's going on. Update number one. I have officially finished with the Reveri game. I know I talked to you guys about the fact that I was still working on finishing that game and just saving my opinions and everything. I love the game. It's one of my favorite Trails games. There were a lot of ups and downs, but I really enjoyed it. It didn't feel rushed. I feel like all of the time that they took to make the game was just was just chef's kiss. Like they put out a fantastic product at the end of the day, and I can't be mad about that. So um, there's that for the Reveri game, which also kind of leads me into the next one. So I know originally in the original video I talked to you guys about the fact that if you wanted to watch or if you wanted to get into the series, I recommend. I'm not forcing you to. Believe me, I am nobody. I have no power over you. You do not have to trust me whenever I say this. I'm just telling you, I'm just giving you my advice. But if you're someone who likes to know the story from beginning to end, I recommend that you start with the Sky series. Now, it's going to be odd with me saying that as I'm streaming or playing through 3. I completely understand how contradictory that is, but I still feel like 3 is a good entry point. But I'm a nerd, so I like I like to hear the story from beginning to end just to kind of see, okay, hey, this is what happened. Oh, okay, well this is like just I like seeing that. I like the world building and with Trails, Trails is one of the best games on the market for me that does that. I honestly compare it all the time to like the world building with One Piece because I'm a huge One Piece fan. Y'all get to know that about me. Actually, y'all probably already know that about me if y'all look at my Twitch. So, but I just with that the Sky games are coming to Switch. Long story short, we we ended up getting them promised for Nintendo Direct for 2025. It's a whole thing. Again, apparently Falcom didn't know that it was coming, or they didn't know that they were going to be featured on Nintendo Direct. But it's still cool because I hear that they've, excuse me, they've already confirmed that they will still be trying to reach that 2025 deadline for the games to come out. And we're also getting Daybreak 2 next year, which is something that I said that I want to stream, just based off of my experience with Daybreak 1. I think I should be okay. I know I'm waiting on my friend to stream 3, which I talk about in the first one, um, in the first half of this video. Um, I am waiting on him still, but I think I am gonna start doing and streaming 3 or streaming Daybreak 2, just because I really enjoy 1, and I hear Daybreak 2 isn't a continuation of the story, so it's gonna be kind of spoilers, but it's not gonna be kind of spoilers for him if he do decide to tune in. He don't have to. I don't know if he mess with me like that no more. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. But if he does want to watch, he can without any spoilers. But again, I think it'll be fun for you guys just to see like my reactions and just you get some of my theories and all of this other stuff with stuff that we know. I feel like it would just be fun. And heck, I love the Trail series, so anything that can get me back into the door again, I'm willing to do it. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm getting the limited edition version. I am as what they call broke right now, so we'll see. I think I still got a little bit, and with the initial reaction for the internet, it isn't too super duper popular to where you have to get it now coming to the West for us. So I'm holding off. I think last time I checked the inventory, they were at like 50% still. So I got a little bit of time. I'm gonna check it
Water
again
comes in
probably in
many
the next
flavors to the
month or
dessert
so,
palate.
and kind of go from
Mondstadt's
there.
water is
Hopefully,
crisp and
I'm
pure,
not being
while water from
too
Liyue
lax on
has
it,
an
but we'll see.
enduring
But
aftertaste.
yeah,
In
just wanted to let you
Inazuma,
guys know that
the water possesses a
that
depth
is
of
coming. We
flavor
are
unlike
getting
any other.
Sky the first.
Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has
Please,
a rich
y'all,
and
if y'all
complex
do
flavor
like the way
profile,
how the story
with
is,
mustiness
or y'all
and
just enjoy
patience to
whatever,
fully
please.
appreciate.
Again, I'm not pushing y'all to do anything, or I'm not pushing y'all to start with anything specific, but please at least like play that one a little bit, just so that way we get more. The company can see, hey, we love the Falcom games. We love that they decide to do this because this game is going to be the tester for if they're going to bring 2 and ultimately 3 back. Because I believe with this one, it's going to have the same fighting system as Daybreak, which means the fighting system is getting updated. It's gonna still be turn based, but it's gonna be like a mix between turn based and action, like how Daybreak is. If you've played Daybreak, and if you guys haven't, you guys will watch me play it. You guys will watch me play too, which I'm assuming is gonna be kind of similar in terms of how it plays. So
you guys will get a chance to see it. So it'll be nice. You know, you get to see the characters in 3D instead of 2D. Um, and again, if you want to, as I recommended in the first video, watch Scott do it, you're more than welcome. I still actually still advise to go there because he's gonna bring up a lot of stuff that maybe you wouldn't have known, or hey, maybe something that you would have missed. So that's my personal recommendation for you. Do with that as you must. I'm not gonna make you feel bad either way. But again, just thank y'all for tuning into this video and everything. Um, Again, if y'all want me to stream this, I'm strictly gonna stream this. I'm not putting it on YouTube. We will see again after Natlin because Natlin's story busting right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna show y'all one thing just with this game, just to let you know that I'm not I'm not as deep in the trenches as I thought I was. So I'm a so all of these are weapons. There's a bow, a catalyst, which is this. You know, the bow, they have a spear or a pole arm, and then just a sword, and then a claymore. I missed that in the first half, but that's something different. So basically, this is a sword that we got at the very beginning of the game. We started off with this one. It's a PlayStation exclusive. We started off with the sword. You see on the right hand side that there's a description and it says a sword of unique craftsmanship. It does not appear to belong in this world. I just found out this year, if you hit square, it pops up lore for the daggone weapon. And just a brief look through this. Uh, just a brief look through this. This one is kind of interesting because it seems to give a little bit of lore on the traveler just at a brief look. But again, I just found this out this year, so I'm not ready for the streets of this. I'm not ready for the streets of this. So if you want that, please go to a dude named Murder of Birds. That's who I watch. A friend of mine named LaRon put me on to him. He's been great. He keep up with lore. He do everything. He give commentary. He adds his own dialogue and everything. Man, he really brings life to it. I'm not opposed to doing some of the stuff he be doing, but like I'm not gonna be that thorough. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So with that being said, thank y'all again for tuning into this. I'm excited to get back into the Trails game. I love this game right now. And again, if I need to play this on stream just to give me something to do while I'm waiting to play Trails, because I'm going to start Trails back up in January to prepare for Daybreak 2. And I know right now this is the main focus because we're close to finishing out the Archon quest, which is like one of the main story quests for this game that updates frequently, or that updates like every patch, um, every point patch. We'll put it that way. Um, and I believe that's going to be concluded by the beginning of next year for this game. So I have Trails on hold until that happens, especially considering depending on what exactly happens with this. So again, I can stream this if you guys like this, or if you guys see a character that you like. I didn't really do too much while I was talking because it's hard to concentrate on both and what I want to say. I'm not reading off of nothing. I'm ad libbing, but it's hard to it's hard to concentrate. So if you guys want to see me stream this, I can. It's just you gonna have to let me know. So again, thank you for tuning in. And I will have an update again. I will do a stream before on my Twitch channel just to kind of give people an up, like just to let people know what's coming and to let them know like, hey, this is what I'm thinking of a schedule. I still gotta work that out with my wife and all of that. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and until next time, take care.